Truth be told, this diecast looks like a bootleg throwback to Elliott Sadler's 0-1 Bristol win, but dang it, I love it. Here's Aric Almirola's 2012 Gravely? I think that's how it's pronounced. Ford Fusion. Hell, daddy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, and holy cow, it's time we pulled another diecast out of the Robbie Noonan stockpile he sent me earlier this year. Here is, get this, Aric Almirola's, Almirola's 2012. Gravely? What is this, gravy? Who knows? Anyway, so this is his Gravely 2012 Ford Fusion. Yeah, this is a alternate paint scheme for the RPM team, Richard Petty Motorsports, and check out this box design. This is so freaking cool. So you got Petty right here, looking all epic with his leather jacket and his beautiful hat, just looking down with those shades at the racetrack. And I want to say that's, I don't know what track that is, honestly. Is that Auto Club? Because it's got the billboards and it's a pretty wide racing surface. Looks like Auto Club or something. I ain't got a God-given clue. Anyways, this paint scheme's really cool. It's a bright red Ford, alternate paint scheme. Sure enough, this cat would win a Daytona 400-mile event 2 years later in 2014. But this is a really cool paint scheme. The box design is even more incredible, I think. Anyways, folks, let's go and get this 2012 Gen 5 diecast right out of the box. Alrighty, folks, right out of that good old box, and whoa! Dude, this paint scheme looks so freaking cool, and immediately, the early 2000s NASCAR nerd I am, absolutely takes me back to Elliott Sadler 2001. I don't know why, but this paint scheme reminds me so much, so much of the 2001 Wood Brothers 21 car that he won at Bristol, the spring race with. Look, this is a really cool paint scheme, and I think this car ran at either Kansas or Pocono in 2012. Don't quote me on that. I think this paint scheme's also on NASCAR Inside Line. I'm gonna be honest with you. Career mode on that game was crap. The physics were crap, but the online lobbies were great. Okay, I'll just say that about NASCAR Inside Line, because that game was a gigantic mess when it came to the physics. Oh my god. Anyway, so if you get to the nose of this car, as you go down, memory lane a little bit here, Mike, you got Gravely. Is it Gravely? Who knows? I'm just going to call it Gravy. Why not? Professional mowers? What the heck? So this is a lawnmower diecast? Okay, that's cool. So you got professional mowers right there on the hood. You got the cow flaps all painted, all that good jazz. Go get to the nose of this car. So you got Ford Fusion. I missed the Fusion, but nowhere near as much as the good old Ford Mustang. I tell you what, I like the flat nose Ford Fusions. Looking back, they put the little octagon Ford Fusion logo, whatever you want to call it. Something about those sleek, 3-bar pattern that they had on the Gen 4, 5, and unfortunately not on the Gen 6, but there was some really cool cars. You got Richard Petty Motorsports right there. You got the 43, you got Fusion. The bottom of the car is kind of like a artificial metal pattern design, something you would kind of see in a main menu on a racing game, like it says like main menu, race now, career mode. It's like a little bar background style pattern, broadcast graphics pattern you'd see in the background. Notice how smooth the nose in on this car is. Wow, that's aerodynamic. So you got Moog, Malcomp, Edelbrock, Sunoco. Go over to the left side of this freaking car here, and I tell you what, this is a beautiful paint scheme, guys. This really is. I'm taken back so much to 2001 with Elliott Sadler. Really cool paint scheme, right? Because his car was just straight up red. It was a Ford, not too much logos, not too much going on. A little bit of a whoosh pattern here and there, a little bit of silver here and there. Very similar. This is a oof, though. What is going on with the Aric Almirola nameplate here? It's borderline on the B-post decal. The American flag's all the way back here in the bootleg spot. Not sure what that's going on there. They do the same thing to the modern-day Kevin Harvick diecast nowadays. You got Stanley right there. I think that's a tape measure, I think. Got Ford, Drive 1, Super 8, Charter, and Janny King. Got the 43 right there. Safety Clean, Mac Tool, Sherwin-Williams, Freightliner, Gravely, U.S. Air Force, NASCAR Race Car, NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, Autometer Jags, Mechanics Wear, Freescale, USG, DirecTV, 3M, Holly EFI, and a Goodyear. Really cool paint scheme, guys. Honestly, this is a really cool paint scheme, and it's just quite cool to get one of these alternate paint schemes from yesteryear. Like, truth be told, it really is, as we kind of give a little bit of a less of a shadow and glare. Just look at the back end of the car. So simple, so clean. You can just imagine this car at the high banks at Talladega, the high banks at Daytona, bump drafting with these flat back bumpers. God, I miss it, man. 43 right there, Gravely Professional Mowers. Got Ford right there, the black spoiler, like the groove pattern there. It's like a giant wedge, but that's all good. Let's go to the right side of this car, and the more I look at this car, I almost think it's a Dodge. I don't know why. But just look how beautiful this paint scheme is, guys. I mean, just the way the back end of this car, kind of a curved arch, it just flows with the paint scheme, right? And in the front end of the car, so smooth. I mean, literally, it's flat. It's smooth. You know, Aric Almirola going to the 43 camp was a big deal. It really was. It was a big deal because this guy would put them back in victory lane, you know, in the 43 camp. Granted, you know, his teammate, Marcus Ambrose, won 2 races at Watkins Glen. No one really counted that as a Richard Petty win, right? It was only until they won Daytona when that was, oh, that is the win. So, it was pretty cool to see, you know, the early 2010s RPM program. They were doing some good stuff. Not sure if this is a little scratch or what right there. It's almost like it's flush. Oh, no, there we go. Yep, there we go. Finally found the edge to it. So, it's either some sort of chip, a piece of candy. Only God knows, truth be told. We get the 43 right there. Look at those roof rails, man. Wow. Let's go to the deck lid of this Ford. You got Smithfield. Eat ham. Notice the Smithfield logos. I don't know why, but it seems a little stretched right there. You can just see how I don't know, just something looks unproportioned. But I tell you what, though, Smithfield, got to give them a lot of credit. They stayed with Aric Almirola right after he left RPM due to the crazy Kansas incident. Let's just be honest, that was sad to see. They left him. They went to Stewart-Haas Racing. They are still sponsoring as the time of this video. It's really remarkable, and it's very uncommon when you see sponsors that are that loyal to your driver. Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Wow. What a cool diecast here. Make sure to let me know what y'all think about this car down below, and I hope to see y'all in the next diecast review. Of course, I've got a playlist down below. Hundreds of diecast reviews there, and if you like custom diecast, I also have another playlist down below for that as well. So you got custom diecast in one, 400 plus diecast reviews in the other, plenty of content to keep you entertained. And all that being said, folks, Diecastbuffet with, I guess, a lawnmower diecast. Pretty cool. Signing off.